Welcome to round 22 of the Men's Supa-Liga. Tonight we have West Coast Cobras against Scarborough Sharks. For West Coast Cobras today in goals is Tom Robles, number 1. On court, number 4, Jake Pasuto. Number 7, Lukman Saeed. Number 12, Greg Azurkis. Number 23, Vincent Longo. Number 8, Marco Florenka. Number 21, Liam Cummins. Number 22, Lachlan Ryan. Number 6, Diego Florenka. Number 16, James Toth. And number 45, Charlie Garnham. For Scarborough Sharks, number 7, Gareth Chevelle. Number 10, Joshua Chevelle. Number 6, Brandon Oosthuizen. Number 15, Spyro Nedick. Number 1 and in goals, Jigahan Grezia. Number 5, Tyler Tate. Number 11, Miguel Oliveira. And number 569, Brandon Prince. Florenka with the first shot of the game there. Wide of the target. Oosthuizen pressed by the Cobras quite aggressively. And it'll be Nedick here trying to turn Pasuto, but he can't do so. Scarborough Sharks get the kick in and play it long. Cummings doing well there to clean it up. Very important game tonight in the schemes of the end of the season. And no team has been named as the league winners as yet, this game being the one that could be the decider. It will be Cobras who are looking to try and get themselves a win today or a draw, which will see them deemed champions of the league. Missing captain and what people call the Cobras king, Luke Ross, who's currently playing futsal in Melbourne. It'll be a tough one for the boys today from the Cobras, I'm sure, having missing that important player in the squad. Florenka out to Pasuto, out to Florenka. Got 2 Florenkas out on the court at the moment, both brothers. Cummings now. Pasuto, good ball movement from the Cobras and flicked pass from Florenka. Trying to find the run there of Pasuto. Oosthuizen shows in the middle of the court there, but Cummings is on that defensively. It's Robles that finds the ball at his feet. Puts back into play quickly. Florenka can't get the ball to Cummings too well, but Cummings manages to keep it in and plays Florenka. Pasuto playing the forward ball, but misread by the brothers there. Cummings gets a through ball to Pasuto. Looks to shoot. Grezia with his first save of the match. Long ball by Nedick. Cummings done well to control that one. And now Florenka under pressure of Chevelle. Finds Pasuto. Florenka again. Ball won by Sharks, and it's Oosthuizen. Ball too far out in front of Oliveira. It's Robles again. Pasuto. Cobras looking confident playing the ball in their own half, and Florenka using amazing foot skills to keep this ball going and plays the ball through for Florenka. Great save there, and Grezia. The second chance as well. Quickly see the replay of that one. Got the first save, missed the second one. But Cobras there looking very threatening in attack. It's Cummings now. Comes inside, but slightly fouled, but continues his play. Referee not blowing anything on that one. Nedick, ball over the top there. Finds Oliveira. Hits it on the volley. Not a bad chance. Oliveira himself, last season playing for the West Coast Cobras. Transfer during the season. And it is Ryan who finds himself on the court. Lachlan Ryan has had a phenomenal season for himself and scored some absolute bangers on the court. Featuring in goal of the week himself and great pivot player for the Cobras. Long ball from Chevelle. Robles coming out, looking to try and head that one away. He's missed that one, and it's gone out for his throw instead. Toth enters the court now for the Cobras. It's Ryan for Toth now. Cummings for Ryan. Ryan's ball putting Florenka under a lot of pressure. It's Oliveira. Plays it out the front for Oosthuizen. Robles gets a first save and a second. Very close call there for the Cobras, almost conceding. We have recorded that one. We'll watch it back shortly. Florenka now, the other way. Cummings, Florenka. Touch too far out in front, and Grazier collects instead. Quick transition. Toth finds himself in the right spot to intercept the pass and send it forward. For Toth now. Ryan battling it out against fellow pivot player there in Nedick. Florenka finds Ryan. Ryan with a shot. Again, straight into the hands there of Ingragia, making an easy effort for him. Oosthuizen finding Oliveira in the middle of the court well. The ball in over the top. For an unmarked Oosthuizen who looks to chip. We'll replay that chance that was just before. First save, and it was Robles who managed to get his hand on it again and stop it going out. Saeed now enters the court. Second highest goal scorer for the West Coast Cobras. First being Luke Ross, who's not here tonight. But he is on the stream, showing his support. Saeed steps up now. So put Chevelle under pressure, and he's done so well. And it's Toth who wins the ball, gets a toe poke, and creates a great chance for himself there. It's a corner now. Taken by Toth and Ryan. Trying to find back post runner in the Cobras there. Garnham. Saeed. The Toth. Toth engages his defender in Chevelle there. Ryan finds himself on the other side of the court with some space. Plays back for Saeed. Great dummy there. Ryan tries to get the ball past Nedick. Nedick wins out. Plays 4 for Oliveira, but too far out in front. Ryan with time to drive forward. No Sharks players closing down the middle of the court. So he's able to play Saeed back across. Saeed's pass in behind the players that were running forward in both Garam and Ryan. Nedick. Long ball from Sharks. It seems to be what they're looking to do today. A couple of passes and the long ball over the top. Now Ross here in that fixo space at the back. We'll have to make sure they cover that position quite well with the way that the Sharks like to play. Saeed has intercepted this one well and is driving forward and manages to get his pass across. For Garnham now. Gets inside, gets the shot off. Slight touch there. Could have almost cost him there. Gareth Chevelle. It'll be a corner for the West Coast Cobras. And that's the first goal of the game, scored by Lachlan Ryan for the West Coast Cobras. Chevelle. Tate finds himself on the court for the first time for the Sharks. Saeed now, trying to get the ball down for Ghana. Garnham finds himself back on the ball and shoots. Toth plays that one off again there. Garnham looking very threatening there on his left foot. And he also has come back defensively well and cleared that ball. Good support on the stream for the Scarborough Sharks. Big shout outs there from Michael Middleton, Amir Fedobegovic. There's a big fan there in Mike Boyko as well. Across the supporter for the Cobras there. Ball for back posts. Cobras doing well defensively, transitioning with pace. Got him. Saeed with the pass across court, trying to find Longo's run. Now we've got Toth left in that Fixo space. Nedek playing a very high pivot for the Sharks, and we know he's very good in that position. Saeed's back roll into the Sharks. Cobras lose possession. Toth persisting with the marking on Nedek and doing a fine job as well as he presses here, and it's Garnham as well, progressing forward with the press. Cobras are looking very lively. Longo for Saeed. Fava Garnham. Florenka's back on the court for the West Coast Cobras, and a chance there from Longo, just wide of the goals. Longo has the ball back. Preferred foot here on this player is left, so Javel's done well to close that one down. West Coast Cobras continue passing the ball confidently in that attacking third. Longo looking threatening as well, his second shot in a matter of a minute. Garnham inside, takes a shot on his right, and Saeed's there to collect and finish that one well. West Coast Cobras progress forward with 2 goals, 7 minutes, 30 remaining. See a replay of that one now. First effort, spilled by Ingragia. Saeed, easy pickings, finishing that one nicely. Very important game, as mentioned earlier on the stream, for the West Coast Cobras. Today's win will have them win the league. And as told to me the other day by Greg Farrell, is the Northern Hawks have won the league 5 of the 6 men's Supa-Ligas in the past. So it's a big thing today for the West Coast Cobras to take that from them. The Northern Hawks drawing last night against Footscrubs in a 1-1 result certainly gave this lead for the Cobras. Foul called here by referee on this line, Tina Campos. Very confident referee. No, I think that one's not it either. Next time it goes out. Longo with a crucial tackle there, misses out. Oliveira for Javel. Oliveira with a slip, but it's Ty Tate who manages to collect and get the toe poke. Longo works hard to transition forward with Florenka, but harder work seen by the Scarborough Sharks as they put 3, now 4 behind the ball defensively. Cummings finds Florenka. Blocked by Ustaisen, and it's Cummings with their final shot there from for Haragia to collect. Cummings shows well in the middle of the court. Looks to try and do a screen run there. He pulls out early, which was a good idea because completely moving a player out of a position there with a screen run would have seen him give the foul away. Pursuto now. Tries to lay that one off there for the runner, Florenka. Who stays and wins it ball back. Now Tate for Chevelle. Oliveira. Oliveira, I don't believe has been off the court this half. Or Chevelle for the Scarborough Sharks. There is a missing player in Brandon Prince who's yet to arrive. Tate now. Ustazen to Chevelle. Ball moving fluidly for the Scarborough Sharks, but it's Florenka who wins it off. And Ingragia, who does all he can. A spilled run. Bit of a laugh there for Ustazen. See a replay of that one. Ustazen trying to keep his feet. Foul further up on the court. Scarborough Sharks, Chevelle taking this one. Sorry there. It's Oliveira. Does the fancy step overs on the far side there. He stays in under press of Pursuto. Still manages to get the pass to Nedic, but Florenko wins the ball back, and Cobras now with a chance at 2 events won, but Florenko unhappy with that pass. Couple of meters too far out in front of Pursuto. And it'll be Scarborough Sharks with the sideline kick in. Oliveira. Florenka. Cummings. Oliveira gets the ball, and Robles with a great save for himself there. Frustrations mounting for the Scarborough Sharks, as you can see, as Oliveira kicks the ball hard into the wall. Begovic giving shouts of support on the stream for the Scarborough Sharks. Florenka, ball falls in his favour. Nedic, strong player there. Pass from Florenka. Lucky Cummins is on his toes to be able to receive that one. Good pass there from Pursuto, but back pass from Florenka is intercepted, and Scarborough Sharks attack in 3. Ball down in the corner with Nedic, but can't get past Pursuto. And that is a timeout called by the West Coast Cobra coach, John Goodlich, who's loudly making his substitutions known to the Scarborough Sharks. He's amped up and ready to win the league title today. Short, sweet team talk for the West Coast Cobras from John Goodlich. He's already got his lineup. He's set his piece, and they're entering back onto the court, even though he was the one that called the timeout. Wants to keep control of this game, I'm sure. Scarborough Sharks team talk through Josh Chevelle at the moment, asking his players to come back and support. But he's also mentioned that he's specifically looking for runners forward for a long ball, which is something we saw on the stream before. Amir Fedobegovic, I believe you're right. His team talk was something similar to that. Stop the shots and shut the middle. It's a similar message we hear from him to the boys in green. It's Pursuto now. We find Charlie Garnham back on the court. He's certainly doing well for himself in today's match. Long throw from Ingragia. Headed away from by Saeed. It does look like the Scarborough Sharks are missing a few key players tonight. 7 arriving at the game, and a bit of a clash there, and I do believe that Saeed has hit his head, and play has been stopped by the referees. Watch a quick replay of that passage of play. Quite a solid hit there, as we can see from the replay. All players doing their best to either defend or attack the ball. There's nothing malicious in that. It's just all intent to play the game. Saeed is back up on his feet. John Gulich on camera, coming to help Saeed up. It's good to see that Saeed has gotten back up and is continuing to play after that big hit. A solid fall on the court. Ball back into play. Nedick plays backwards, and it's Chevelle with his message that he gave. He's looking to play that long ball. We've just seen him trying to hit the target there in Oliveira. Pseudo now. Finds Garnham. Garnham comes back inside and finds Saeed. And it's good movement from the Cobras here. Back roll for Saeed. Hasn't hit that one like he'd wanted to. It's good vision and movement from Charlie Garnham. Javelle finds Oliveira. Back to Javelle for the long ball. Bit of a force ball there from Chevelle. He's running out of ideas. My opinion, the Sharks need to keep a bit more possession, movement and rotation, build up the court a little bit further for giving the ball back away to the Cobras, as we've just seen them do a few times now. Longo tries to get the toe on that to lay it off, but Garnham gets the shot, saved by Ingragia. Nedick makes a hard fall. Lachlan Ryan holding his own there, sending the big man down. Garnham now. Bang side, and it's a toe poke off. Gragia having to be very busy over the last passages of play from the Cobras. It's Pseudo via Oliveira here. Back to Robles. Robles drives forward now and looks to try and get himself on the score sheet, potentially. Bedovic, I don't know if I can give coaching points from the commentator's desk to the Scarborough Sharks, but if I talk loud enough, they might be able to hear me at halftime. Ingragia. Miskicked. Back to the Cobras. Longo finds himself with space in front and shoots with the final seconds. And that is halftime. It is the West Coast Cobras in the lead with goals from Lukman Saeed and Lockie Ryan. We'll have a look at those statistics momentarily on the stream, so bear with us. It is the West Coast Cobras with a higher attempted passes and a higher passing percentage rate of 74%. They've managed to get a total shots of 14, and they've been hitting the target well today with 11 of those on target, compared to Scarborough Sharks, who have had 5 total shots and 2 of those on target. Scarborough Sharks certainly need to up themselves in regards to their attack in front of goal. Getting a few more shots will certainly get them into the game. Short message from John Goodlich. He's happy with how the boys are playing, but he wants them to try and increase this lead to sit comfortably. He doesn't want the Scarborough Sharks to get back in the game or have any sniff in it. 1 goal in this. You can see them sitting precariously on a 2-1 scoreline. Scarborough Sharks with a bit more of a serious team talk. A few key players making points there. They don't look deflated at all. They do look like they think they can get back into this game, which is a good message to be giving to the people watching the stream. We do have Amanda Lynch and Nick on the bench for the Scarborough Sharks, helping out with the coaching today. Nick's looking for shin pads. No, I'm kidding. It is Tate who sends the ball back for Ingrajia, and Ingrajia's pass misplaced. We see a Zirkus on the court for the West Coast Cobras, making an appearance here. Chevelle now rotates forward. Another pass from the Scarborough Sharks, misplaced. They haven't done well since that half time. Giving the ball away easily by just passing the ball out. Off play. Ingrajia plays short to Oosthuizen. It's Oosthuizen who dribbles forward, but dribbles straight into Longo, and it's a battle here, and Toth and Chevelle, and Toth's beaten it out, but he hasn't managed to keep it in, and it is a Scarborough Sharks kick in. Vieira trying to Megs Toth there, but not too much an effect on that one. Just sends the ball back to Oosthuizen. Ball over the top. Robles, not much to do, but see that ball out. Yes, the West Coast Cobras have brought a good solid team for themselves today. In the hope that they'll win the league. They want to show the depth in their side. A lot of these boys playing across the Men's Supa-Liga and Men's Supa-Liga B this season, and doing quite well for themselves. I believe there's one game remaining in the league for the Men's Supa-Liga B, and it could also be the West Coast Cobras that take the league title in that division as well. Ball over the top from Chevelle, paying off here, but it's Robles getting his fingers to that one with a crucial save. Toth now trying to find Longo. Chevelle advances forward for the Scarborough Sharks. Ozirkus does well to intercept, and it's a shot taken by young gun Charlie Garnham. Ozirkus, Zerk. Yes, Amir Fedobegovic. He's now jumped off the court for us, and it will be Florenka in his replacement. Longo for Toth. Back to Longo. And I'm back rolling there. It's a good idea. Longo just overstepped a couple there. And it's Robles who does well to dummy that ball out of play. Cummins making his way back onto the court. Now for the West Coast Cobras. And receives the ball quickly. Ball down the line now for Longo. Back heel straight to Oliviero. Progresses forward. It's a 3v2. But Oliviero unhappy with that. Didn't hit feet, wasn't in the channel that he needed to be in. Wasted chance. Robles throws to the Sharks, and lucky for the Cobras, they've gotten the possession back. Cummins gets the ball up quite high on the court. Well, Ty Tate's dropping off. Cummins again against Tate. He's getting some space for himself and didn't get the shot off he wanted, but he did progress forward and get himself a couple more meters. And Toth has gotten past. This time he gets the toe poke, but it's a cross goal. James Toth has improved week in, week out. He's quite a good player for the West Coast Cobras. Has been playing across divisions as well. It's Longo. Wins the ball, gets the shot, but I believe the touch from Chevelle there, crucial in making sure that one wasn't a goal. Cummings for Toth. Looks to go inside, and again, a touch on that one from the Scarborough Sharks, I believe. Nope. That's not the case, sorry. That one's just directly out of play. It will be Hungresia who plays the ball short. Tate now finds Oliviera. Oliviera turns well and can't get past Cummings. Shot taken, and again, Robles on fire with that save. That's 2 great saves from him in this half. Gragia with the ball at his feet and could have played the feet of Oliviera. He's very disappointed in that choice from Gragia. Gragia, a great shot stopper, but lacked in 2 of his passes thus far with his feet today. Longo plays it back for Cummins here. Across the court, Florenka takes on his player. Ty Tate putting the pressure on to double up there and win possession of the ball for his side. It's Longo. Can't get it onto his right foot. Tate doing very well defensively up against the big players. We have a look at Florenka, built well. Longo as well there. He's size doesn't matter in this game. We've seen Nedick go down against Ryan. Blocked by Cummings and Toth goes forward. Longo for Cummings in the middle of the court. Toth is waiting for the run there. He's got good vision today. Florenka's flicked pass. Goes out of play. Chevelle now. Cummings does what he needs to, and it's Longo. He turns well under pressure of Nedick. Very impressive. Now Toth. For Longo, who shoots off target. Thanks, Mike Boyka. I didn't think anyone heard me. That is not what I meant, but anyway, we move on. Good pressure here from the West Coast Cobras on Nedick, and they see themselves win the ball back. Bit of a shoulder barge between the 2 players. It's getting heated out on the court now. You see a bit of action. Save from Engergia. Plays Nedick. Robles comes out of his goal and clears that one. See everyone in the grandstand diving for cover from that one. Longo flicked pass, very nice, and progresses forward with his run. Toth dribbles and shoots. That one comes through the legs there of Ingragia. Substitution made. We see Toth exit the court for Saeed. Seems to fare well after his heavy fall on the court. Now second guessing how I'm saying things. Thanks everyone on the stream. I'm guessing we can't go back and remove something that I've said in the past as it's live. Ryan now. Great pivot. Turns well. Tries to get the ball across, but Sharks do well to defend those channels. Gragia finds the feet of Nedick. Nedick can't turn under the press of Cummings. Ball won now by Florenka, who drives forward. Chevelle doing well defensively. But ball finds Ryan, and Ryan with the shot straight at the keeper. It'll be interesting to see the shot tally as it increases now for the Cobras. It would be good if they enhance that lead and made themselves feel a little bit more comfortable in their play, but they just haven't been able to find the back of the net in this half with so many shots being straight at the keeper. Pseudo does well to win the ball, and it's now Ryan who is taken down, and the foul has been issued outside of the D. Now we have not got Luke Ross here to take the kick today. So, who will be stepping up? Will it be Ryan? Marco Florenka? Jake Pseudo? We've got Ukman Saeed, who looks like he's keen to. No, Saeed's moving away, so it might be Ryan. Yes. Ryan eyes up the goal. Takes a shot. Save. 4 falls in front of Pseudo. Second chance. Third now. Saeed almost there with a lovely little turn. Hard hit there. Nedick getting his back on Ryan from earlier. It's Ryan now. Saeed cleared off the line. Another chance. Ryan again. And a finish. What a scramble, but there's a couple of whistles blown. We will have to see what is going to be called. While the discussion's being had, let's watch the replay. And I missed what had happened there, but it is no goal. They are calling the foul. Foul from... Unsure, I haven't heard what the referee said. Number 22's foot was high, according to the referee. So Scarborough Sharks are lucky there. That goal disallowed. Ustazen, Oliveira. Ball over the top. Sharks getting angry. Yells there from Ustazen at the rest of the team. Ball's been given away early, but straight touch there. Pseudo giving the ball away. Saki Florenko was there to collect. Ryan finds Florenko now. Pseudo gets there, lays it off. Ryan with the shot. Blocked. I think Brandon Ustazen's been very busy defensively. Whistle's been blown. The clock has been stopped as well. I believe there's something that needs to be rectified. Slippery spot on the court. It is referee Campos who goes forward with the cloth. I believe that was from the slip earlier on. The foul that was called and the goal that was disallowed has left a wet smudge on the court. Shot from Ryan, off target. Gragia looks long, trying to find Nedick, but Pseudo has done well defending in front and has head that one away. Shot over the top. There's been a touch on it, according to the referee. Therefore, we will see a corner taken from the Sharks. Nedick off his foot. Pseudo, sorry, it's Robles there with the save. Pseudo drives forward, but the ball has gone out. It'll be a sideline kick in the attacking half for the Scarborough Sharks. Looks like the West Coast Cobras are losing their cool at the moment on the game. They've got a chance they're creating now, but a few mistakes starting to show. Ball's been given away a few too many times now. Florenka at the keeper again. Gragia puts the ball in quickly. Ball across. Robles looking much more busy. Scarborough Sharks heating it up now. Saeed with a fancy footwork. Ryan for Pseudo. Ryan again. Florenka. Pseudo lays it off, but Florenka looks for the koala in the tree. No, that one is way off target, and it's Ingragia. Collects the ball and plays short this time for Nedic. It's Florenka now. Looks to shoot, but Ryan. Chevelle there. Both Chevelles in behind the ball. Gareth and Joshua doing very well defensively. Oh, and Nedic caught snoozing there. Pseudo getting the angle on him. Ball comes through, and he's almost got himself a goal for the Cobras to gain the lead, 3-0. But as I said by our supporters on the stream, the backboard getting a big workout tonight. And I'm agreeing there with Mir Federbegovic. The Scarborough Sharks are doing too many wasteful long balls. We see that from the keeper a few times, not hitting the target. Another great chance created from the Cobras, but not finding the net. Gragia, a few of his, as I was saying, his throws going long but not hitting targets, but then also that long ball, just as we've seen there. The long ball that we've seen from Fixo Chevelle not being able to get the angles he wants today. And now we've seen it. Lucky Ryan getting himself that goal was disallowed before. Getting his brace for the game today. Solidifying that top spot for the West Coast Cobras. And what a finish that one was. Just coming in under the crossbar. Lucky Ryan still celebrating there as he comes over to the bench. A few changes for the court for Goodlich. Doesn't look like too much of a change in the way that the Scarborough Sharks are going to be playing. I don't see any fly keeper decisions being made. And pass completion rate in this half for the Scarborough Sharks is sitting at 63% compared to the Cobras 75. The West Coast Cobras in higher possession rate of 53%. Much higher passing strings +5 for the West Coast Cobras as well, hitting over that tally 16 times compared to the Scarborough Sharks 7. Kick off. Oliviera takes for Chevelle. Plays short this time. Tate's back on the court. It's passed back to Chevelle, and Chevelle goes long. Headed away from Florenka. Cobras back in possession. Driving run from Florenka here. He manages to keep his feet. Unknown to me how he managed to do that under the pressure that he was given and almost fouled, but he's done it. And this time, refs letting this one play on as well. There may be a rolling foul called later in play when the ball goes out on Oliviera there. Florenka. It's a peel on that, and Oliviera just can't get the ball down. Back the other way we go, and Cobras have stopped advancing in this attack. It's Cummings now. A toe poke and scores one for the Cobras. There we see Liam Cummings on the score sheet today to get the West Coast Cobras up 4 goals to Scarborough Sharks 0. It'd be good to see the Gregor Zirkus back on, according to Mike Boyka. May have been heard there on the bench. We'll see if he'll make another appearance. Ball over the top. Well intercepted there by Garnham. Who progresses forward now and finds Florenka. He continues his press here on the run of Oosthuizen. Finds Oliviera, unmarked Chevelle. Cuts back inside. Oliviera with the toe poke. Blocked by Pseudo. Oliviera's pass misplaced. Cummings, 3 against 1. Pseudo, Florenka. Ingragia with a great save for himself. Oh, not often a goalkeeper can handle a 3v1. And Graji has just done that. Florenka tries to keep this one in. He has done so well. Chevelle's pressed hard. No one else has followed that suit. And the ball comes through for Cummings. Gets a couple soul rolls, but pressed by Oliveira, and he couldn't get it under control. We're hearing a shout out on the stream. Gregor Zerkis got a shout out on the stream to get back on the court. Mike Boyka. Mike Boyka. And Amir Fedovegovic. Can't say his name. Long ball over the top. Garnham. Finds Florenka. Cummings lays it off nicely. Back again, and it's gone out of play there. Referee signals Scarborough Sharks ball. Minute 23 remaining of stop the clock. Wasteful kick in from the Sharks gives the ball straight back to the Cobras. Well, down the line again. Cummings, patient, flicks it inside for Florenka. Little juggle there. Left-footed shot, save from Ingragia. Toth for Cummings, who loses out to Oosthuizen, and Chevelle advances forward. Oliveira makes a run on the side, but Robles pulling out of that tackle to save Lauren Continabali on the other side, sitting in the grandstand from receiving a ball to the face. Nedick making an incorrect substitution taught by the referee Campos, and he progresses forward, and looks like Robles might keep a clean sheet today. He's had some great saves. There's been 4 really phenomenal ones and be in contention for save of the round. I don't want to speak too soon because anything can happen in 30 seconds with futsal. If West Coast Cobras can keep possession of this ball, they'll be able to finish the game comfortably. Oliveira turns well, and there's an unmarked player in Chevelle who miskicks the ball, and he just cannot believe it. He's sat down and given up. Scarborough Sharks have given up now. Their player's not coming back at all. Strange game because Florenka did not go and contest for that ball either. Making Robles have to have a save in the final seconds. Both teams have conceded this game is done at 4-0. Shot from distance. Not a bad choice there, low and hard. 2 seconds. High fives are already being celebrated from John Goodlich on the bench for the West Coast Cobras. He's gone through his bench. He's going around. And here we have it. The West Coast Cobras have won the league for the Men's Supa-Liga for the season 2022-23. Boys today putting in a good shift, winning comfortably in a 4-0 result. Goal scorers for the West Coast Cobras, Lukman Saeed with 1 goal, Liam Cummings with another, and Lachlan Ryan threatening today, getting a brace. Thank you for tuning in for the live stream today and the support that we've had. We will be putting the statistics up momentarily to have a look at those shots that we were talking about during that second half. Have a look at the West Coast Cobras, absolutely dominant in their attack today. 34 shots, 23 on target. Hingragia, busy man today. He'll be sore tomorrow. Having a look at Scarborough Sharks, putting together a total of 10 shots, 5 of those on target. It's interesting to see their passing percentage for the Scarborough Sharks is high at 65% because we saw so many of their passes today not hitting their targets. Bit of frustration between the boys as well because they know that they can play better. Thank you for tuning in for this game. We will be back very shortly for the final game of the night, which will be Perth AFC against the Andinos FC.